Hey, yo, what's good? Welcome to my underrated fights series where I talk about fights that are very good, but pretty much get lost in the shuffle, don't really get talked about in the same lights as a Gotti Ward or a Hagler Hearns, Barrera Morales, and all the great fights that deserve to be talked about. Today, I will be talking about David, the Tua man, Tua versus Ike Ibeabuchi, the president. these were two undefeated prospects, still heavyweight prospects, but two heavy hitters too. Ike Ibeabuchi was 16-0 with 12 knockouts, and David Tua was 27-0 with 23 knockouts. Fresh off his come from behind win fresh off his come from behind win of Oleg Maskaev. So David Tua was the favorite, but this was a hell of a fight, guys. For a heavyweight fight, this was fast paced, hard hitting, man. Phone booth fight. I'll tell you what you don't see in this fight. Clinching. You don't see much referee interfering. You don't even know there's a referee in the ring for most of the fight. You don't see headbutts. You don't see anything dirty. You don't see elbows. You don't see low blows. You just see two men squaring up and fighting. Inside fighting. Sometimes Ibeabuchi would go out and jab from the outside, land his bombs from the outside, uppercuts, right, straight rights, jab. But mostly he would fight inside. And for the first few rounds, he was even beating David Tua at that because he was just outlanding David Tua with hard shots to the body and to the head with combinations. David Tua was, of course, trying to land his knockout blow with his left hook, also his overhand right, which through the middle rounds, I gave Ike rounds 1 through 4, but Tua, I believe, earned rounds 5 through 7, which brought the fight closer because he was just landing the harder shots, and Ibeabuchi started to slow down those rounds. He won rounds 8 in my scorecard, but rounds 9 and 10 were close, and I gave to David Tua, which brought this fight to be even. When round 10 ended, 5 rounds each. A very fast-paced, good fight, guys. These guys did not stop, dude. These guys would not stop. Non-stop action, I'm saying, is what I'm talking about. When I would stop, David Tua would start landing, or they would just both throw at the same time, try to land a bomb at each other. And rounds 11 and 12, I gave to Ike Ibeabuchi, which made him win a razor close decision in my book, because round 11, I believe, could have gone to David Tua, and I think round 9 was close too, which I gave to David Tua as well. So either way, it was a close fight, a very good contested fight, man. For a heavyweight fight to not have clinches or anything dirty, anybody leaning on each other, just two guys throwing bombs at each other. Now, I'm not saying this was a reckless fight, because it wasn't, man. These guys were using their defense, but inside they were moving their heads, and at times there was a moment where Ibeabuchi threw like 4 hooks, and Tua ducked all of them, and there was a point where Tua threw like 4 straight hooks, and I believe it was round 12 or round 11, and Ibeabuchi missed all of them. I mean, David Tua missed all of them. So these guys did use defense. These guys were using skill. Both of these guys were fast, were quick with their hands. Ibeabuchi was the quicker man with his combinations. Tua was, for the most part, just trying to throw 1 or 2 punch combinations throughout the fight. Man, go check out this fight if you haven't seen this. a great heavyweight scrap, a fast pace. Like I've said, man, I don't need to sell this fight anymore, but it's just underrated, underappreciated. You don't get fights like these, man, from heavyweights. Two heavyweights that were in great shape, great condition, had great stamina. It didn't seem like they were both tired out. I mean, they did slow down in round 12, like they weren't throwing much, but I believe the last 30 seconds of the last round was fire, man. They were both throwing bombs. Okay, I'm gonna read some stats. Ibeabuchi landed 332 of 975, and David Tua landed 282 out of 755. They threw a total of 1,730 punches. How's that for a heavyweight brawl, man? How's that, man? Legit. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this fight. Have you watched this fight before? What do you guys think? Who do you think won? I know there was a bit of a controversy. A lot of people think David Tua won, but I think Ibeabuchi eked out a close decision. In a very exciting fight. What are some underrated fights that you could think of? And don't forget to subscribe. Peace.